Hey guys, Stitch here. Happy Star Wars Day. But you all know me, I gotta talk about Stargate. So, those of you who've been sticking with me on this whole Desert Vest project, I know it's been like 3 years, but it's been a lot of money and a lot of time, and I really need to wrap this up, not only for me, but for all my customers. The main thing has been finding the materials that are close enough that meet my expectations that hopefully would meet every other customer's expectations as well. Well, that's become a little challenging. So I'm out here in some natural light. Excuse the cars that keep driving by. Um, my wife's always saying natural light, natural light, natural light. So came outside, starting this new video series. Thought kind of show you guys what we've come up with so far and just go over a couple little things, and hopefully some comments will help me make some final decisions. Okay, we got our screen used Cam Mitchell vest. Yes, this is actually Ben's vest that I've had for quite a while here, and we've been using this to pretty much part things out and figure out what was used, what they did wrong. And as the story goes, Eagle Industries threw these together. Being this was Cam's, I'm not positive. Maybe production didn't make this. So I haven't got to see every single one close up where I could take a look at a few things. But let's go over a little bit of what we got. This was the original mesh that I was going to use. It's the only thing I could find. It was much darker than the original, and we were just going to have to suck it up and go for it. Recently, I found this lighter color. Now you're probably going, oh, that's it, that's exact. Well, it's pretty close. This gold color is pretty close, but this leads me to my dilemma. The biggest thing has been matching the denier to get the proper color, to get these striations in the proper tint. It's taken years. I finally found a really good fabric supplier. I've been working with it, and it's just been sample after sample. You can see here, and number 4 was promising, but it was just too dark, so we're gonna get rid of that. So I really started leaning towards number 9. Now 9, you're probably saying, well, it doesn't quite match. Well, the problem was looking at the other fabrics available to match our trim and to match this material has become impossible. So at that point, I started looking at a different route of maybe just using similar webbing in the same color palette. So if we went with these 3, it's a pretty good match. But then I got this number 10 in, and it's real close. So finding the hardware, that hasn't been too difficult. I've got plastic D-rings. I've got these 2. This one's a little more closer to the original, but this beefier one is a little better matching to the D-ring. So that remains to be seen. We did the cords are off here. We did find the actual cord stops. Those are exact. And the pull tabs. This is all 3/4 inch really heavy nylon webbing, and it's been pretty much impossible to locate. I did locate the 1 inch, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and substitute that. I don't know why they used anything below 1 inch on any type of tactical vest, but they did. And this is something else I wanted to point out. The front belt retainers are also 3/4 inch, but yet the rest of them are all 1 inch and a different material, which is the same webbing that was used on the shoulder straps and to attach the other plastic D-ring. Now, why they use plastic hardware, I have no idea. Probably just to make it a little more lightweight. But I'm definitely going to substitute the 1 inch in that department. If somebody wants to track down that 3/4 inch and let me know. Also, Cam's zipper was broke, so I'm probably going to beef these up a little bit and find some really good zippers that are going to work for this. But I just wanted to get everybody's opinion. Do you think going with 9 and matching the color palette and using maybe a darker mesh is just going to be more aesthetically cohesive, or going with the lighter one and getting a little more contrast, or going with the one that's pretty darn close. And you got to remember, this vest is very dirty, so the colors have changed, and it's just very difficult to figure out exactly what to use. Another very difficult piece to being able to find was this 1 1/4 inch elastic. Now I have figured out what it is. It's suspender elastic, and that took me quite a while to figure out what they were using. Going through all the military high grade elastic webbing, I found this darker one, and of course most of them are 1.5 inches. So that's become another problem. So matching all those different ones into one color palette that is all going to blend straight into a desert jacket anyway. You know, at this point, am I overthinking it, or do I just go with it? So that's where we're at. We got all these different materials. We just need to press forward and figure out what we're going to use. At this point, I got a ton of the elastic. I got a ton of the mesh. I got a ton of the webbing. Just need to nail down the last few parts of what I'm going to use for the plastic hardware. If I am, in fact, going to substitute that 1 1 inch webbing that I cannot locate, and just get these things done. So let me know in the comments below, and let's get some feedback. Do you guys just want me to get these done, get them out? You don't really care that they don't match exactly, just put out a good product, or keep hunting and try to match a few more things before we bust into production. So that's it. It's getting cold. The sun's going down, and I'm gonna head inside. So happy Star Wars Day, and thanks for watching.